Okay, back over here. And I got my regular glasses on because I had to review the prior video, and it kind of distracting to have the glasses on because you can kind of see what I'm looking at, and that helps a little bit and focus. What are we focusing on? If I'm looking up, I'm looking at the screen, my big screen, my dual 32s. So what we have over here, the cage system we have around here. Okay, hey, there's Andy. Hey, down there. So C-A-G-E-D, but if you skip every other letter, it's C-G-D-A-E. And if you assign these string shapes to these letters, you're going up in each turn of this circle is a string. From the bottom, you're going up in fifths. String shape fifths. Fifth of C is G, fifth of G is D, fifth of D is A, fifth of A is E. Except between C and E, it's a little different. The fifth of E is C, and the fourth of C is E. The fourth of E is A, the fourth of A is D. So you're skipping. Now you're going up a pentatonic scale, C, D, E, G, A, instead of C, A, G, E, D, which is cage. Going up C, D, E, G, A. Okay? Skip every other letter in C, D, E, G, A, and you're going in string shape fourths where you may be going from the top string to the bottom string. So you've got C is 5, 4, 3, and then we go 2, root 7. Okay, then we just go 5, 6, 5 for the A, and then 4, 3, 2 for the D, and then root 7, 6 for the G string shape, and then 5, 4, 3. So we can do it in fourths, string shape fourths. Now, I want to show you this. We're going to go over here now for a minute and look at the magic circle. Just a little review of the magic circle. What is the magic circle? It means, so this is like your fretboard. Okay, here's your C shape, here's the G shape. No sharing of notes. Here's your A shape, so it's C, A, and then G, and then E, and then D, and then C again. But between C and G, it's string shape fifths. These are big fifths now. These aren't between strings, this is horizontally. So if I start here on the E string shape, the next one up is C string shape. So here's an E shape, C in my guitar, baritone guitar, E string shape. Okay, C shaped, these are in fifths now. So remember, C isn't going to go to A shape yet in fifths because we don't want to share. Starting on the E string shape, we would go to the C string shape because we don't want to share that A string shape in the D string shape rather. So E would go to D shape C like this, and then we'd go to C shape C in the cage system. E goes to D and starts the cage word over again. But if we're not sharing, we'll go from E to C because we've skipped. E goes to C. We've skipped the D string shape. So that's what this diagram is, a big diagram. So starting in C, we've got the C shape C, and then we've got the G shape C. We've got the G shape C would be up here. No sharing between fifths. So this is like a big long fretboard. Okay, I mean, I can barely get to the D position up here. Okay, so that's just the D position. So a lot of times with guitar charting, I found I have to make virtual situations that are bigger than the actual instrument. So this is the magic circle. And what it means is if I start on a G shape C, let's say, in the key of C, and I want to start that from the third string from the bottom being the bass string. So So this is the bottom string, string 1 from the bottom, string 2 from the bottom is the A string, string 3 from the bottom is the D string, string 4 from the bottom is the G string, and string 2 from the top is the E string, B string. Did I say G string? B string. And and then the E string on top. First string from the top, 6th string from the bottom being defined as I say the bottom register, which would be the low note. Some people call it the bottom as they're looking at it from the bottom of the guitar as it's sitting on your lap. So I try to give you both conventions. So if we're talking about this string, which is here, I'm playing an A, so this would be your A string here, because here's your fret nut. I call it the 2nd string from the bottom, or the 5th string from the top, this being the top, this being the bottom, because these are the low notes. That's just my convention. Now, it's kind of funny, it's kind of humorous, and talking about the tuning difference between the B and the G string is even more fun to talk about. So no matter what note you're playing on a string, I consider the bottom string, or whatever, I consider the guitar having its low E string and its high E string. No matter what note you're playing on that string, the birds shouldn't be making a lot of noise because I fed them something. Anyway, if we start a G shape from the 3rd string up, it becomes an E shape, and that's the magic circle. G shape from the 3rd string up, 1, 2, 3, becomes an E shape. So let's do that. Here's our G shape to start with. We'll play a pentatonic. Okay, if we start that same that same G shape from the 3rd string up, let's just find that A on that G string there, on that 3rd string. Alright, so we started that G shape like here. We're going to start it here. Alright, just to be on the same note to make it a little simpler. Okay, it's going to become an E according to this. 3 strings, 1, G shape, 1, 2, 3, 3rd string, 1, 2, 3, becomes an E shape. Like this. Now we have to warp up because of the tuning 3rd between the G and the B string. Like that. We have the 3rd part of the S3S. So now we know it became an E shape because only E shape has this 2/3 of that little square. Whoops. My eyes aren't that good, but I know it's an E shape now, so I can play the E shape on down. Okay, that's how the magic circle works, and that can be helpful perhaps today. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this chart. I would just let you know that this is the modal cages up here. So we have more than just the D cage. However, on the 2nd fretboard down here, we have the normal, regular, tripentatonic, short form, caged, tripentatonic boxes with their modals. Okay, so let's just look at like the G shape here. Here would be your G box, G cross C cross D, 1, 4, 5, G shape to C shape to D shape. Okay, so we would play our G shape C, or we could do it open in the key of G. So we just